Welcome to South Africa, where rugby is in our blood. Where rugby runs through our veins. Where rugby unites. Let the games begin.
The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello, this is TVWAN News. Thanks for joining us. In this edition, PM commends 2025 budget, NGI Shark serves communities, and MRA assists Wafi-Golpu women. The 2025 money plan focuses on securing PNG by massive investments in the police, PNG Defence Force and the judiciary to build a safer, more secure society. Treasurer Inling Stuckey, when presenting the 2025 budget on Friday, said 2024 was a tough year, with too many tears being shed due to massacres, domestic violence and sorcery killings. Out of these tears, he said the government have taken action to secure both physical and economic security.
The 2025 budget is the money plan for the country's 50th anniversary. The highlight of the budget is the level of additional support the government is providing to the police and defense forces. This reflects the theme of the budget of securing PNG in 2025 and beyond. Some of the highlights of the budget are securing PNG by massive investment in our police and defense and the judiciary to build a safer, more secure society, securing PNG by helping families with cost of living pressures with the fourth and largest household assistance packages of 685 million kina, securing PNG through investment in human and capital resources, dropping the deficit to GDP ratio down from 8.9% in 2020 to one quarter that level at 2.2% in 2025, securing PNG with massive investment into infrastructure with a record public investment program of 7,616 million kina, and securing PNG with a focus on growth and jobs with real non-resource growth expected to be 5.2% in 2025. Securing PNG with massive investment in education and securing PNG through the priorities of the Marape-Rosa government set out by Prime Minister at the start of this 11th Parliament. Treasurer Inling Stuckey says the challenge now is implementing the budget to ensure that we are indeed securing PNG in 2025 and beyond. Freddie Mo, TVWAN News.
Prime Minister James Marape has given his total support to the 28.3 billion kina 2025 national budget, commending Treasurer Inling Stuckey for handing it down in Parliament last Friday, November the 29th, 2024. The 2025 national budget, with the theme Securing Papua New Guinea in 2025 and beyond, focuses its attention firstly on addressing law and justice and policing challenges in the country as it works at continuing to ease living pressures of families, continues government priorities under the Medium-Term Development Plan 4 and works at reducing deficit under its 13-year budget recovery strategy.
The 28.3 billion kina budget is 980 million kina larger than this year's budget of 27.3 billion kina, with revenue at 25.4 billion kina, which is an increase of over 2 billion kina on the 2024 budget of 23.3 billion kina. Treasurer Yenling Staki told Parliament during his budget delivery speech the continuing increases in revenue is steadily reducing budget deficit, which has fallen from 8.9% of GDP in 2020 down to 2.2% of GDP in 2025, only one quarter the level in just 5 years.
Of course, our people are feeling the pain of still being in this economic hole, and we all must help. But at least we know that we are now better off than we would have been if we stayed with the other guy. With a declining economy, with falling jobs, and with a quadrupling of debt, at least we are now being supported to climb back out of this hole.
Prime Minister James Marape, when commending the budget, says the 2025 national budget reflects his government's continuing commitment to good fiscal policies aimed at driving the 13-year debt recovery strategy towards a more stabilized economy for Papua New Guinea beyond 2027. He commended the Internal Revenue Commission and PNG Customs for their continued successes in collecting another round of high revenues to prop the 2025 budget. Marape further commended Treasurer Ling Staki and his team, Planning Minister Se Anopala and his team, and Finance Minister Meki Kayok and his team for their hard work in designing the budget. Freddie Mo, TVWAN News.
The design for the 50th Independence Anniversary logo has been approved and will be made official for use. The winner of the designed logo, Samuel Uge, was an entrant in the Independence Anniversary logo design competition that was launched in June 2024. The logo will be used by permission only to ensure the promotion of anniversary celebrations in PNG and abroad. The logo will officially be registered with the Investment Promotion Authority for intellectual property purposes and to protect it from general and commercial usage. Following this statement made on the floor of Parliament on the 28th of November, Minister for Information and Communications Technology Timothy Masiu is affirming the urgency for policy intervention to create a safer, more accountable and family-friendly digital environment that reflects Papua New Guinea as a Christian democratic nation.
Minister for Information and Communications Technology Timothy Masiu says social media has transformed the way people communicate, connect and do business. However, alongside its benefits, it has also become a place that has facilitated illegal and harmful activities such as human and drug trafficking, cyber harassment and the proliferation of explicit and harmful content. The vulnerable populations, especially children and young people, are increasingly at risk of exploitation and negative influence in unregulated online places. To address these challenges, the ICT Ministry is proposing a Social Media Policy 2025, which will, amongst other interventions, propose restrict access for children, mandatory digital identification verification, and platform accountability. Masiu says the ICT Ministry will engage with the Australian government to collaborate on best practices and harmonise efforts where feasible. This consultation phase will involve additional baseline assessments to ensure the policy is evidence-based and aligned with PNG's socio-economic priorities. The policy will form the foundation for introducing new legislation or regulation as required to enforce these measures effectively. Ruth Rungula, TV1 News.
TV1 News continues when we return. Stay with us.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
He says the best Hunters players come from his region. So does she. But there's one thing that brings everyone together. SB Laga, Bunyamyumi.
Our journey starts with you. We'll be there from the start, right through to your life's adventures. We'll ensure comfort and make your safety our priority. We'll take you to memorable moments, no matter where it begins. And we'll get you there like we've always done. The 4th generation coaster bus, more than just a bus.
Hiya, Mama. You wait then, but me add him special flavor.
Put in more flavor, put in more taste. Magic kakaru, get up a big smile on face. Time for give chicken a great fumu too. Sip, sip, the moo, yes, magic on you.
Maggi, the taste PNG loves.
Right across the nation, we eat snacks crackers. Emi Trupla. All get a young planalapun, only like him snacks crackers. Only make him here, no PNG, one-time lay biscuit company. It's crunchy and tasty. It's irresistible.
Thanks for staying with us. UPNG NGI Sharks alumni has carried out its first health awareness program at Mahuru Village in the National Capital District. The NGI Sharks alumni have gone out in a simplest way they can as a young organization to serve the community.
Bond created on the football pitch in NGI Sharks colors 10 years ago has translated into impacting the community in positive ways. The NGI Sharks Alumni Inc. first carried out mangroves planting activities and followed yesterday, November 30th, with an important health awareness program. Residents of Mahuru Village in the National Capital District received free malaria, blood and sugar level testings and were also given general outpatient services, thanks to NGI Sharks alumni. Henry Johannes, one of the residents of Mahuru, expressed gratitude for the awareness program. He praised the organization for identifying the needs of Mahuru community and for bringing the awareness program right to their doorsteps.
I went through the blood test and also, unfortunately, I can't go through the high test because the team are not here, so probably the next time when the team is here, then I'll go through those things. But thank you so much for bringing the team. I think a lot of people here will acknowledge that they can make it to the POM-Gen, but at least you bringing the team of doctors straight to the doorstep. And Oliamamas location services here in the doorstep at Mahuru Village. Thank you.
UPNG NGI Sharks alumni member Lemek Lavari, who is also a resident of Mahuru Village, requested alumni to consider bringing the health awareness program to the village when he saw that they need the service.
I'd like also say a big thank you to Dr. Jackson Baru and his team of volunteers, nurses and medical staff from 3 Mile they've dedicated their time to come into the community and provide their expertise and their care. And from the reactions that we've gathered in the community, most of them are really appreciative. They say things like, when they go down to the hospital, they have to wait for long periods to access medical service. But now that the association has brought this medical service right to their doorsteps, and they're really appreciative of it. And I'd like to...
The UPNG Enjoy Sharks alumni president Paul Lokey highlighted that the organization is all about making a positive impact in the communities they live in, and is grateful they carried out this awareness program. Lokey further said they had a Highlands Region tour in September where they donated reading books to one of the primary schools in the Southern Highlands province. He said the young organization will continue to make positive impacts in the society as he recounts their journey together.
As a young association, we still have a lot of initiatives going forward. We are looking forward to doing more of a community health check and screening in other communities in NCDC and probably other provinces. And not only health and medical, we're also looking at initiatives in terms of environment, law and order, tourism, such initiatives to basically to support our communities and give back something to our communities.
UPNG Enjoy Sharks Alumni is a non-profit organization where young professionals who share the same vision bring together their expertise with the hope of making a difference in their society. Their story is the story of love, passion and patriotism towards their country, Papua New Guinea. Rex Lita, TV1 News.
Women Landowners Association of the Wafi-Golpu mining project were presented a 500,000 kina credit support facility from the Mineral Resources Authority on behalf of the national government recently. The Mineral Resources Authority Managing Director Jerry Gary presented a dummy check for the seed capital funding to MyBank. MyBank will facilitate, manage and process small loans for the women at a minimal interest rate that is suitable using its loan system. The Women's Association that will benefit from the credit facility are the Yanta Women's Association, Hengambu Women's Association, Walemo Babuaf Women's Association, Wagang Outfall Women's Association, Butibam Pipeline Women's Group, and Wampa Pipeline Women's Group.
This is a program that involved in a planning mining project. Planning time before me, all Papa, all established, all chairman, the executive, all association, and money, all benefits will come out from mining project. People are all Papa. Now, all Mama Drango, nobody looks at it. So, Lord Splash, people are rolling this program out. Lord Trialing, people are trialing one and triple mine finish.
The funding comes under the government's microcredit scheme for women landowners in communities impacted by mining operations. The purpose of this scheme is to enable the women to improve in financial support, ensure sustainable approach, strengthen women's capacity, make independent decisions, and more. Number 1, have improved access to financial support, ensure a sustainable approach to entrepreneurship, strengthen the women's capacity, make independent decisions impacting positive changes in their communities and experiences.
People like Yubla too, or Hamanami to trial program, so that people like looking, or Mama can manage in the standing league money and go into go big plan or no guy. It's not 500,000, people are like putting now in a big money. But me believe was some league money, time when you're going to handle Mama. By that blessing, that's the 500,000 can come up 5 million, 5 million.
The eligible lending limits may range from 2,000 kina to 10,000 kina for microfinance loans, while business loans are limited to 20,000 kina only. Turning abroad, a new bill introduced by U.S. Rep. Ed Case, Democratic Party, Hawaii, and 11 other congressional colleagues proposed to strengthen ties with Indo-Pacific nations via engagement with civil society organizations, refining overall communication strategies, promoting free media and supporting workforce development. Case says it is vital to continue to deepen U.S. engagement in the Pacific Islands in pursuit of a free and open Indo-Pacific, particularly in the context of the major challenges of the Pacific Islands face, adding that it is not just a matter of diplomacy, but shared responsibility and mutual benefit. Being a secret agent is a highly skilled and well-paid career. The mystery of the job has gripped the public's fascination for decades, but recruiting the next generation of MIF and Australia's intelligence is proving difficult, as Gen Z are increasingly reluctant to become the next experts of espionage, with former intelligence officers pointing to climate change and the Middle East conflict as some of the reasons for the drop in interest.
Become a spy? If you're under the age of 30, chances are probably not. Security agencies across the world, like the MI5 here in London, are struggling to recruit young secret agents. So why doesn't Generation Z want to be the next James Bond? Well, according to former agents like Harry Ferguson, better known as the English spy on TikTok, national security just isn't a priority for young people. They believe there are bigger threats we should be fighting, like climate change.
I think young people today still want to serve, but they see it in other ways. You know, there's climate change, there's human rights, there are political issues that they want to give their time to. But at this very moment, if you look at what's happening in Gaza and in Lebanon, a lot of young people are saying, why would I want to contribute to that?
In the UK, the MI5 has recently released a rare social media recruitment campaign trying to be more relatable to young people to convince them to join. And in Australia, the National Security Conference heard in April that the country isn't producing enough people with the skills needed in geopolitics. If this trend keeps up, it could have a big impact. Experts say our security agencies should reflect the population, especially because the next generation are going to be the ones impacted by the decisions made. And they say often people who think they could never be a spy make the best secret agents.
You're watching TV1 News. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, P&G and Mia. Find P&G made.
Enjoy life when we work together, making happy memories that last forever. Hot in talk, young or old, a scale-raised family meal with home. We'll bring out the smiles, cause it's our favorite for minds. Tennessee cola, scale rice, don't scale price. Tennessee cola, scale rice, don't scale price. Amber, you like it?
Bro, it's awesome, man.
Pepsi promotion.
I'm so excited. Let's go, let's go.
And the Pepsi from Max.
Pepsi for Max.
And how do you win this? Buy 2 plus Pepsi, that's all. 2 cans, bro.
2 plus, that's all.
You get yourself a chance to win.
This box of Max.
It's crazy cool. My God. A pair of headphones. It's a towel.
How about that? Cooler box.
Yeah!
In its first 10 years, the PNG LNG project has had a long-lasting impact, contributing more than 26 billion kina to the state of Papua New Guinea. Equity distributions are paid to KPHL and MRDC based on the interest they hold. Tax is paid to the IRC, while development levy and royalties are paid to DPE. For more information on direct and indirect benefits, visit PNG EITI's website.
Welcome back. NCDC Corporate Beach Volleyball Competition 2024 Season 1 came to a thrilling conclusion at Ella Beach with the grand final held on Saturday. All three divisions, mixed men and women, staged an intense contest as the better team settled for top awards. The mixed division brought to court their best lineup, and it was shown in their games. IRC1 claimed bronze, while NCDC claimed the title with a victory over IRC2 in the grand final shootout. It was a deserving win for the NCDC, who have been consistent throughout the season. The 2024 NCDC Corporate Beach Volleyball Competition Season 1 showcased the true spirit of teamwork, sportsmanship, and fierce competition, marking a memorable event for players and spectators alike. Mahuru Village in the National Capital District has been treated to volleyball action over the last 3 weeks. The initiative to gather youths through sports saw the community come in unison and enjoy the games.
After a month of volleyball actions in the Mahuru Village, National Capital District, the village Christmas Eve tournament went into semi-finals yesterday, hoping to finish the games next weekend with the grand finals. The month-long tournament gathered over 20 teams, 12 men's and 10 women's teams. The community initiative is keeping youths occupied on the courts. Lemek Lavari, who initiated the tournament, said it is good to bring sports to the community so that young people can enjoy it and forget about drugs and other bad things that will destroy them.
It's something that I supported. I saw that our youths in the community, especially those here in Savaka, the Savaka community, most of them play volleyball. They're really good volleyball players, and I saw that it was coming to the festive season and there wasn't anything happening, so I put up my hand to organize community members here to run the volleyball competition. So yeah, this competition is basically an initiative to bring the community together during our holiday periods.
Lavari sponsored the tournament with assistance from business houses. The tournament has also contributed to mothers' income by selling food and water during the games.
The community has come alive and people are enjoying watching the games. We provided opportunities for mothers to sell their foods and make a little money on the side while watching the game. So yeah, it's all around a win for everyone when this game is happening.
Meanwhile, during the volleyball tournament on Sunday, the UPNG Enjoy Sharks Alumni Inc. carried out free medical checkups for players and residents of Mahuru. Rex Lita, TVWAN Sports.
And that ends the sports segment. We'll now have the weather forecast. Regional forecast. Southern. Port Moresby partly cloudy with few possible showers and thunderstorms. Daru, Karamai, Alotau and Popondetta cloudy periods with some showers and possible thunderstorm. Momase, Ley partly cloudy with brief showers. New Guinea Islands, Lorengau mostly fine, partly cloudy. KVN partly cloudy with chances of few showers. Highlands, Mount Hagen, Goroka, Bans and Kundiawa, cloudy periods with some showers and possible thunderstorm. And that ends the news this evening. Have a fantastic week ahead. Bye now.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.